Hello everybody and welcome back to Rennebu. So at the end of the previous episode we did that harvesting job, it was a contracting job, and we made more money than expected, much more money. We need to now make even more money. We have our silage that needs to be sold. So if I just drop off this trailer here and attach to the flatbed, we can then hopefully easily load up the silage bales. I expect this to be done in 2 loads. I don't think they'll all fit onto 1 load. In fact, I know they won't, because I know that that line of bales on the right hand side is exactly 1 full trailer load. So it's going to be 1.5 loads in total. Yeah, bit of lag there. We will of course have to open them up first of all. So these were done first, so these are definitely ready now. As for these, that's 98%. Those are ready, but I think we have to wait for these to be done first. But we can definitely get those loaded up. And yeah, it really shouldn't be too long until we can do the rest of them. As it's going to be 2 trailer loads anyway, we will just take this first load. Stop lagging, it's so annoying. Sometimes it's fine. That's what's so mysterious about it. Nothing changes. There's nobody else using my internet. Okay. So there we go, that's all of those on board. I wonder if we can also sell the eggs. The price might be good. Chancellor has £7,000 in the bank. I've got 30,000. Doesn't really mean too much though, because of assets and what crops are in the ground. Right, eggs. Looking quite good. 3,200. It's always nicer to go to the bakery because it's just so much closer. But that is actually significantly more. But it's not 4,000. I think that place is up here somewhere. Where is it? Pretty sure it's over here. Yes. So it's absolutely miles. But maybe if I could time-lapse it. Might still be worth waiting though. Until we get that really good price. Because as we have these bales to sell, we're not desperate for the money. Anyway, yes, let's get over to the sell point for these. We know where that is. It's basically en route to the store, but not as far as the store. And we'll see how much money 12 bales can make us. Did I check the price? I know that the price is increasing. 475, 575 or 73 is where it's going to be at its best. It's currently September, so really we're still down here. So maybe this will give us enough money to be able to buy a new piece of land today, and then we can sell the rest of them next time when the price is even higher. That would be ideal. And to be honest, I think being able to buy a field with these bales and the money we already have is quite possible. We'll let the cars go first, no point pushing in front of them. Okay. Really looking forward to seeing this. I have no idea how much we're going to make, but these are big bales. Okay. Keep it going. Okay, it's done it over 2. But good grief, look at that. We have £73,000. So that was 40-something thousand in total. Amazing. Really good. That is just perfect. And to think that we've got even more than that still on the way, it's unbelievable. So before we head off, let's take a look at those pieces of land that I wanted to buy. Yes, it's these ones here. So yeah, we can definitely buy them. Which one? Because it'd be nice to be able to harvest one today. I don't know if any actually have a crop in ready to harvest. They don't have any to harvest, but they do have some growing. Is 129 must be grass, I'm guessing. Yes. So 130 and 131. Actually, there's still 132 and 133. They're fertilised. Well, that one's double fertilised. And that's ready to harvest. What is 133? Oh, it's grass. Yeah, I'm leaning towards 131, I think. Although 132... Yes, maybe that is... Can you buy... Oh, that's a massive plot. Okay, so... It looks like we're going to have to drill a crop, I think, in 53. We could wait for a farmer to do it for us. That would be the sensible thing to do. I can't decide. Maybe there is a contract for us to do it for them. If there is, fantastic. Let's get this trailer taken back though first, and then we'll check the contract list. If we can get paid for putting the crop in, that would just be amazing. That would be so good. It's very, very sneaky though, but perfectly allowable. Right, so yeah, we'll just put these with the bales, ready for when we do sell them. That is going to be so good though, and the price is still increasing. That's what's so amazing about it. So yeah, we're looking for 130, although jobs in any of these fields will be good fun. So into the contracts, 130, 133. Okay, I'm not seeing it. This is a shame. I think it would be in drilling, and yeah, it's so many baling contracts. It's amazing. It's all those grass fields. Yeah, so anyway, let's just see if we can do any others. 29, well, obviously 1, but yeah, 29, 31, 32, 33. That keeps it pretty simple. I don't know if there's even any of those. Oh, there is 33. Baling. This one here. But then that comes under all of this, so we wouldn't even be buying that. Right, in that case then, we're going to have to wait for the farmer to put the crop in. Otherwise we're going to have to rent loads of machinery just to do that one small field. But I do want to buy 130. That would be really good. So I think instead I'm going to try and do a contract which is literally opposite the store. Because then all this driving that we have to do won't even be necessary. So if we can do one in 74 to 78, that would be perfect. So let's just take a look here. There is 76 and there is 77. So I'm sure one of those. I think we'll go with, let's see here, that's round bales, and this one here is quadrant bales, I believe. I'm going to go with, they're both very similar. I'm going to go with 77. It looks like an easier field to work in. Ever so slightly further. But look at that pay. So borrow items, that is essential. And it also means that we get to use some different machinery. So yeah, this will take a little while. But to think that we're going to get 26,000 minus the items that we're having to borrow, that is a good feeling. But there is quite a lot of labour involved, because it's not just a case of mowing it. We do have to also ted it and row it. It's not even like I can use my mowers, although we have these mowers. These are the same, I think, because yeah, we've got to ted it. So anyway, this will be different. We've not done any of the work over here yet, any of these fields. If I was to one day buy one of these, I would definitely turn it into a combinable crop. Okay, there might be a proper way of going to it. Yes, over there, dropping down to here. But this looks to be it. Yeah, it depends where we're taking these to. Take the bales to the animal dealer. Oh good, that's just down the road as well. So this is good. This is very good. But it will still take quite some time. So yeah, widespreading is what we want to do here. I guess we could have rented an even bigger mower to get it done even faster. But it makes sense to do this. And if we had to travel miles with every single machine, there's no way I'm doing it, because it would, like, half the time at least would probably be travelling. But because it is literally just across the road, okay, maybe not literally, it's almost across the road. Yeah, 76 would have been literally across the road. Yeah, it's just good. Very good. And I'm hoping, once we've gone around the headland, it will soon speed up. That's what I found in the past. It feels like when you're doing the headland, it's like, oh, this is massive, this field, it's going to take me forever. But then when you start to go up and down the field, you then realise that, yeah, it's actually not that big of a job. Having said this, the tedder did look pretty small, so having a bigger tedder would be nice. Maybe we can buy one. Would there be one in the sale? No, that's just typical. There's never anything I actually need in the sale. Well, that's step one almost done. We'll just have to head down once more to finish off, but not all the way. And then we can get the tedder. So, yeah, I will need to have a closer look at the tedder. I think it was that small one. And if it was the one I'm thinking of, this will take a very, very long time. So, well, I don't know. We don't really need to buy one, that's the thing. I don't think we need to make hay. We have chickens. Speaking of chickens, we need to make sure they've got enough food as well. So there's a possibility that we're going to have to purchase some chicken feed, some wheat, which I don't want to do because it's really expensive, but obviously we can't have them go with no food. That's cruel and really bad business sense because we need the eggs. But there we go, that's the mowing done. Let's take it back over here. The nice thing is we do have a square baler, the quadrant baler, which is going to be so much faster than using the round baler. And you know what I'm like with round balers, I just don't like them at all. So yeah, this is going to be so easy. We get a really big, well I say really big, we get a big windrower. Yeah, I suppose that tedder isn't quite as small as I was expecting. Oopsie. Yeah, I don't think it's the super small one. I was thinking of that one. Is it that one? Oh, it must be that one, is it? It is. Okay. Well, we'll see how we go. We should be able to go faster with the tedder than we did with the mowers. What tractor is this? A Magnum 340. This is the Fanex 904. Okay, yeah, that's not too bad. That is wider than the mower. And as long as we can do it at a faster speed, we should be alright. (10 mph, 9 or 10. Seems to be the speed it wants us to do it at. Okay. Well, it saves money just to keep using this one. So I think we will have to use it. As for the windrower, it's that windrower which I always find confusing to use. This would be my opportunity to practice and try and get used to it. I've decided to put it onto a worker. Hopefully the worker can manage it alright. In the meantime, I can get started with the windrowing. If it can't manage the tedding, then obviously I'll have to do that as well, but this will really speed things up. It'd be great if we can have 2 tractors in the same field. But, yeah, is this the one? Oh, maybe this isn't the one I get really confused with. Oh no, it is. So let's start making a swath. We can put 2 into 1, then that'll make the baling even faster. Obviously the tedder has missed a bit here because it was just figuring out where it is. I'm not too sure if it's going to be enough to convert that grass into hay. Yeah, it looks like it... No, it's just messing everything up. In fact, is it... Oh, it's deleting it. Well, that is a pickle. In that case, I will just get that done. There we go. Get it tidied up. And then we should be able to do it without any problems at all. And there should be enough done for us to be able to not catch up. I apologise for my lag, it's just horrific today. No explanation for it. I appreciate everybody who's tried to help. It is... I use mobile data, EE. Sometimes it's fine, like I said. I think it is that. I think it's because maybe some days there's more people on their network and it's like this. Starlink is a serious consideration. Thank you, SpaceX. Yeah, the only thing about it is it's literally only this series where this is a problem. Like the EE mobile internet is fine. For everything else, I can upload 1 video a day. So that it could, like, Starlink is expensive, but it is a good service. So I'm not desperate enough to get it at the moment. And sometimes, as you've seen, this is fine. So it is a really bad situation. I think it might be calming down a bit. Anyway, yes, we are getting a good swath there. Soon it's going to look much neater. I will probably do the headland last because there's only the risk of messing it up. So we'll just lift near to the end but not at the end. And it should be fine. But this is great, being able to actually use a worker for this, because I don't want to have to do all of the work. Obviously we're still going to have to do the baling and the bale collecting. There we go. So that's good. Hopefully that's not too wide of a swath. That baler is pretty decent. So we'll keep going, and soon we should start to get a neater looking field with several swaths of hay ready to be baled and then collected. Just got to keep thinking about the reward, because hopefully we'll also get a bonus. Not just the 26, like it's 26,000 minus the machines, but then they won't necessarily want all of the bales for themselves, so we might be able to sell some and make a profit on those as well. It's going very well, in fact. So yeah, this has got a bit awkward for it, so I'll just finish off. Then we can get the baler. We'll bring that across to the field. I'll leave the windrow on the New Holland because the headland at the bottom near the river, I'll probably do once we've baled the rest of it. Then we can do a good tidy up. But there we go, that's just this piece being finished. Nice and thorough. Good. Okay, yeah, so this is going to be the better tractor for the baler anyway, as it's more powerful. There's not many swaths. The gap between them is significant. It actually makes it a really big windrow when you do it like that. Okay, so there it is. I think we can have any size we want, but I will of course check. They just have to be the same size. Pretty sure the auto stacker will take any size. Up to 240, yep, so that's the largest. Just got to make sure we're set to 240 from the start. We're currently set to 220, so there we go, it's 240. And I might be able to just leave the worker going, possibly. It will get confused again at the end, but it's okay if I do the last piece. Let's see how many bales we can make. It is filling up quite fast. We'll probably get quite a few. But at least we don't have to go picking them all up with the telehandler. Yeah, the width of the swath looks like it is a bit of an issue. I have to be extra careful so I don't miss too much. I'm just pleased that we don't have to travel far. We can just take it over the road. Same place as the silage. That place is very handy. Right, so here comes bale number 1. And now they're going to pop out much more frequently because it is already creating several. Just took time to get that one to the end. Bale number 2. Yeah, they're coming thick and fast. I'm going to guess it 15. Hopefully more. I expect that one is about to stop. It will be very clever if it can work out that it still needs to go back up there. So prepare for it. Worker whatever has finished its job. Oh wow, this looks promising. That's amazing. The worker system has come a long way. It still does have its moments, but that is impressive. If it actually does continue, then well done, Giants. That is brilliant. Yeah, that looks promising. I reckon that is going to reverse all the way up here, which means I am potentially in the way. We're going to have to pull over for it. It probably would have been cheaper if I had done it myself, but yeah, that's definitely clever. Oh, it's got blocked by my bale, so I am the one that messed it up. Oh, even that it's managed to push out of the way. I'm impressed. Expensive. Waiting for it to do all this. Oh, it's not going to reverse all the way down here now, is it? Oh, I have no idea. It's doing something anyway. Well, as you can see, plenty more than 15. I was wrong. It's always good to be wrong, though, when it's even more than what I guessed at. So yeah, we'll have to come back down here. If I just take over, because yeah, this is going to be expensive otherwise. There, we can do it nice and neatly. This is an awkward corner for it. I reckon we can pull all of that on the right into the centre. So I'll go all the way down the headland. There we go. Right, let's get down to the bottom where the river is, and we'll tidy it up there, and then we can finish off. Then there'll just be one more job to pick them all up and sell them. The best part. How much will we make? I really hope quite a lot. Well, we don't have to be too concerned about the missed bits because we're way off getting another bale. So we'll unload here. Sadly, as I said before, there's no statistics in multiplayer, so I can't actually see how many bales we have, but that looks impressive. So let's go and get the auto stacker. We can keep some potentially, but I really don't think we need hay bales for this series. I'm going to be possibly expanding the chicken farm. But yeah, it's going to be mostly arable. I'd much prefer to have the money. Put it into the land. The land is just the best thing to buy because it doesn't depreciate. At the same time, it doesn't appreciate in this game. But yeah, the fact that it just stays the same means that we immediately know how much money we can reclaim at the end. Although with it being land, yeah, it should appreciate. Right, so here we go. Let's get this loaded up. I'm not too sure what the capacity is of this one. We could have used our own trailer, but now as this was provided, we might as well use it. Yeah, so I was a bit wrong with my guess of 15. It looks like it is more like 30-ish. Yeah, about 30. Now, I must make sure I take it to the right place. I'm pretty sure I do know, but I will. The bakery? No, it's definitely the livestock market. Same complex though. And look at it now. My internet is super smooth. This is what it's like. And it's actually pretty good at loading videos. I can watch videos in 4K, usually. So yeah, I don't want to take this to the wrong place. I think it is still the one in front of us. It's because I've tagged that. Yeah, I think it is this one over here. I don't want to make a mess though. It's got to be. It's got to be this one. It looks like a livestock market. It's where all the other bales have gone to. And I'm pretty sure I did sell my eggs to over there, so it's got to be here. Yep, that confirms it, because it's now 20% complete. Let's hope it's all fully functioning, this mission. I'll just go on to the menu. 75%, perfect. Right, let's get the rest of them, and then we can hopefully collect the money and see if we get any bonus money. It'd be so good if we can get some bonus money. I wonder if the remaining bells will all fit onto the next load. I'm not very good at guessing. I'm going to say yes, but only just. I really do not want to miss any. So is that everything? 12? Maybe it's worth doing a quick drive. Actually, if I teleport over to this tractor, we can see. Okay, I don't see any more balers. So I think we can head off. Yeah, the field did look clear. Actually, if I overshoot this entrance and go through here, I wonder if that makes it easier. Not the way you're supposed to go, but yeah, I'm aligned. Ah, it was never going to be easier, was it? That's why they have an allocated entrance. So let's see. Will we get any money for these? I think we will. Maybe £3,000? Oh, look at that, 7,165 on top of the contract fee. So, yeah, let's collect this money. 26,000. Good grief. So we have £105,000 now. As I said, though, there's no point in spending that money on those fields yet, because we can do even better. We can get the farmer to drill it. Hopefully, between this episode and the next episode, 130 will be drilled, and feels like 131 will have grown a bit more and maybe been fertilised again. Has it already been fully fertilised? Yeah, it needs another application, so they might have done that for us if I do decide to go with that field as well, because we'll have so much money with the silage that we might be able to buy 53 and 55. That would be absolutely brilliant. Yeah, if I just teleport to this telehandler, or teleporter as some people will call it, teleport to the teleporter, we should be able to get a better view of field number 131. If I fly up into the air. It's a funny shape because it includes trees, but then we can take those trees down and sell them. So this could be a really good purchase, this field here. And then that's the other field just over there. It's currently ploughed. It's growing barley. They might weed it too, or spray it. So, it's going to be interesting, very interesting next time. I know today's episode was just a contract, but that's really set us up nicely for expanding. And expanding on quite a large scale. So, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. And until next time, see you again very soon. Bye for now.